Hey, so I have a couple friends out of town and they asked me to go watch their house and water their plants while they're away, so that's where I'm going. So here's a question I have. What would you say is one of the biggest bummers when you're introducing a friend to a next level game? Now, what I'm talking about when I say next level games is the games that you play with someone that you've already played gateway games with. So let's say you've already taught them Stone Age. What's next? So what do? You whip out one of your favorite mid to heavy Euros and you open the box and then you spend 20 minutes setting up. Setup takes so long that by the time you get to the rules explanation, everyone's bored, everyone wants to go home. I mean, look at this. Okay, so this is one of my favorite games. It's a shame that I don't really get to play it that often, but everything kind of vomits out of the box. Look at this insert. It's nothing, it's just these two columns of cardboard. And so you have to dish out all these baggies, you have to set up all these coal/technology factory trackers, and it just takes so long. Okay, so it's the next day and I'm back at my house, which is why I'm wearing different clothes. So just to be 100% transparent, where I was initially gonna take this video was I was going to chronicle my journey to make a foam core insert for the game Nippon. And I'm actually not gonna do that. And the reason why is I'm actually not that good at making foam core inserts. I think it would be a disservice to try to have some sort of tutorial because I'm just not there skill-wise. But what I do want to talk about is I want to talk about the importance of good inserts. Because I really do think that a bad insert can ruin the mood of a board game night. So for example, Concordia is a phenomenal game. It is so much fun. It's a puzzle that I don't think I've been able to solve yet, and I love that. When I first got Concordia, I brought it to a group of friends who I've played board games with before, some of the basics, and I thought to myself, you know what, it is a step up in complexity, but it shouldn't be too bad. So I start unboxing it, I start setting things up, and it takes me about 20 minutes to set up. By the time I got to the rules explanation, which ended up being another 15-20 minutes, we were 40 minutes in and we hadn't even started playing the game, and I could tell visibly they were not interested, which is a shame. So what did I do? I learned my lesson and I actually went home and looked up some diagrams for making a foam core insert, and this is what I made. It's not that great. If you look closely, some of the cuts are very imperfect, the angles are kind of wonky, but it does the job. And in fact, I believe that it cuts down setup time significantly. So to prove this, I ran a very scientific experiment to see how much longer it took to set up Concordia without the custom insert versus with the custom insert. Setting up Concordia without the insert, with just the insert that was provided in the box, which by the way, is this thing with a bunch of baggies. So that's nothing. So setting up without my custom foam core insert took me about 12 minutes. With the custom insert, it took me about 8 minutes. Now I know what you're thinking, that's only a 4-minute difference. And that's true, but that sort of thing can stack up. And then, not to mention the benefits of having an easier access to the game components during gameplay. I'm not trying to dig my sausage fingers into a plastic bag just to get more money out. So overall, I found that making this custom foam core insert made my experience with Concordia so much better. And it also protects my components a lot better. So without the insert, everything's just kind of jamming around in there, especially if you're storing it vertically. But with the insert, everything's neatly tucked where it needs to be. So that's really nice. So that's really it. I guess my point basically is bad inserts, in my opinion, can just sour the mood of a board game night. It can sour someone to a specific game that might be an amazing game. I'm gonna include some resources in the description below about places that you can go online to look into either pre-made custom inserts that you can buy or diagrams that you can look into for tutorials on how to make your own foam core inserts. And actually Board Game Geek has a phenomenal list of foam core inserts, so I'll include that as well. But yeah, if you like this video, my name is Daniel, and go ahead and comment below what's your favorite method for storage inside your board games. Maybe you're okay with just packing everything away in baggies. You know what, that's fine, do you? Or do you use tackle box? Do you prefer to buy custom pre-made inserts from like the Broken Token or something like that? Or do you prefer to make your own inserts? And if so, why? Give me your reasoning. I would like to start a conversation about this. If you like the video, go ahead and gingerly just tap that like button and subscribe to see more.